Hello, this short video gives you the overview of the CMA course. Before getting into the course details, let me briefly tell you about IMA that offers the CMA course. IMA was started in the year 1919. There are more than 135,000 IMA members spread over 150 countries. IMA has more than 300 professional and student chapters. They have 10 global offices. Here is the list of 10 global offices of IMA. IMA is headquartered in USA. They have one office in Netherlands, one in Switzerland, one in UAE, one in India, 4 in China, and 1 in Singapore. There are 5 steps to become a CMA. The first step is to become a member of the IMA. Both graduates and undergraduates can become member of the IMA. The second step is to register for the exams. The third step is to pass the 2-part tests. The fourth step is to fulfill the education and experience requirement. And finally, the last step is to claim the credential. CMA curriculum has 2 parts, Part 1 and Part 2. Part 1 is titled Financial Planning, Performance and Analytics. This particular part has 6 sections. I'll briefly tell you what is covered under each section. The first section is External Financial Reporting Decisions. This has weightage of 15%. Here you will learn about the financial statement preparation under US GAAP. The second section is Planning, Budgeting and Forecasting. This has weight of 20%. Here you will learn about forecasting techniques, strategy formulation, various budget types and budget preparation. The third section is Performance Management. It has weight of 20%. Here you will learn variance analysis and other performance measurement techniques. The fourth section is Cost Management. It has weight of 15%. In this section you will learn about various costing approaches. The fifth section is Internal Control, which has a weight of 15%. In this section you will learn about COSO framework and general and specific internal controls in the applications. The sixth section is Technology and Analytics. It has a weightage of 15%. This last section discusses about accounting information systems, data governance, technology enabled finance transformation and data analytics. Part 2 is titled Strategic Financial Management. Like Part 1, Part 2 also has 6 sections. The first section is Financial Statement Analysis. This has weight of 20%. In this section, you will learn about study of various types of financial ratios. The second section is titled Corporate Finance. It has weight of 20%. Here you will learn about working capital management, calculation of a cost of capital, valuation of shares, etc. The third section is Decision Analysis. It has weight of 25%. In this section you will learn about CVP analysis and pricing. The fourth section is Risk Management. Here you will learn about Enterprise Risk Management Framework. This has weight of 10%. The last but one section is the Investment Decision section. This section discusses various tools to evaluate capital expenditures. This section has weight of 10%. Lastly, the section Professional Ethics, which has weight of 15%, covers professional ethics to be followed by IMA members. Let me explain test pattern for CMA online test. The pattern I am going to explain is applicable for both parts. For both parts, tests are conducted online. The total time allotted for the test is 4 hours. Each CMA test has 2 sections. multiple choice questions section and essay type questions section. The test always starts with multiple choice questions section first. In multiple choice questions section, there will be 100 questions and time allotted for this section is 3 hours. The score weight of multiple choice questions section is 75%. The essay type questions section will have two main questions. There can be many sub questions under these two main questions. The time allotted to this section is 1 hour. Score weight of this section is 25%. It is possible to move from multiple choice questions section to essay type questions section, but it is not possible to move from essay type questions section to multiple choice questions section. Only when 50% of the multiple choice questions are answered correctly, it is possible to move to essay type questions section. There will be no negative marking for the wrong answer. The time saved on multiple choice questions section can be carried forwarded to essay type questions section. To pass the test, one needs to score at least 360 points out of total 500 points. IMA permits 4 models of financial calculators that can be used in the test. One can also use normal calculator. The results are declared approximately 6 weeks from the end of the month the student takes the test. CME tests are conducted at Prometric centers. They are conducted at all major cities around the world. Check out the below mentioned website for details. There are 3 CMA testing windows. The first window consists of January and February months. The second window consists of May and June months. The third window consists of September and October months. For January-February test window, the last date to register for test is 15th February. For May-June test window, the last date to register for test is 15th June. For September-October test window, the last date to register for test is 15th October. One can take Part 1 test first, titled Financial Planning, Performance and Analytics. Or one may take Part 2 test first, titled Strategic Financial Management. Or one may take both parts in the same testing window. Note that the candidate is allowed to take the test for any part only once during a testing window. Here is IMA's fee structure. IMA gives the candidate 3 years to complete the course, but it is possible to complete the course within 6 months with Saral CMA training program. Attend our free CMA orientation webinar to know more about this. Thank you for watching this video. Below is our contact details. If you have already decided to join the course, please click the below link. Alternatively, you may visit our website for enrollment. We will see you inside the training program.